What is up, everyone? I hope you are all doing well. Long time, no video. Life certainly does seem to get in the way. As a school administrator, COVID-19 has really thrown my work life for a loop. It's also thrown my personal life in a loop, especially considering my son is 18 months old and he has asthma. So he has been, throughout this process, just staying home with my wife and I. And my wife and I have really been right out straight, ensuring that we can keep him safe, keep him entertained, while also keeping our jobs as well. Now, throughout this process, I have really had the opportunity to find the joy in collecting again. Essentially, when you don't have the ability to really leave the house that often, a lot of your other kind of social engagements no longer are on the table. This has really provided a great opportunity to jump back into my collection, find the joy in it again, and really this provides an opportunity to get back to really my roots of this channel. When I first started this channel, it was based off of TTMs. My biggest, I mean, the videos that I have the most views had previously been based off of spring training returns and things of that nature. And this provided an opportunity for me to go through the process and send out some more TTMs based off some previous projects that I've been working on. The other thing that's really big here is everything in the hobby is so expensive right now, and TTM has provided a good opportunity to try to add some autographs to the collection without spending an arm and a leg. As a result, I'm going to go through just some of the TTMs that I have gone through the process and sent out. So first, this was a $20 donation, essentially $10 per card. The first one I have back is Jim Rice. I received this back in about a week's time. So we have the Allen and Ginter. Love the look of Allen and Ginter's signed. Love that card. The next card that I have of Jim Rice is essentially, it's the Silver Pack 35th anniversary from 2019 Topps Silver Pack. Jim Rice. I picked that one on eBay for about 99 cents, but great card to get signed. The autograph, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's kind of going up like this. Tried to sign over his jersey to see the autograph. Hopefully I can get a better look at it right there. But love getting that card back. Next, we have a couple of Wade box successes, and all I did for this was I included $5 per card. He used to be free, and he might still be free to an extent where he'll sign your stuff, but it'll take a period of time. But people were really kind of blowing up the requests, and then there was a period of time when I believe he kind of like momentarily stopped. But anyway, some more Topps Silver Packs. The first one we have is from, I believe, 2018 Topps. And interestingly enough, this is based off of the 1983 set. Of course, 1983 is Wade Boggs' rookie year. But great signature. Again, picked this up for about $1. I think with shipping it was like $2. Next one I have is from 2019 Topps, is based off of the 84 design. Again, silver pack. Another nice success there. Next, have a couple of successes from Pat Neshek. Love this. This is the Topps Sapphire. One thing that's cool with Sapphire is the fact that with Sapphire, a lot of the big players, essentially it's impossible, unless you're willing to spend an arm and a leg, to really buy Topps Sapphire when it does come out. But what's great about this is if you're really thinking of getting a couple players, or if you have a personal PC, getting individual cards, as long as they're not rookie cards or second-year rookie cups or things of that nature, are pretty affordable. Pat Neshek is a notoriously great TTM signer. interestingly enough, at this point in time, he's not signed with any team. As we look to enter the season, I really think he's going to be in a position where he will get picked up. The bullpen is going to be so important with this shortened season. Every single inning is going to count. So I have two from Pat Neshek. This is the first one. And then here is the second one. Certainly great to add those to the collection. Now, next, one of the things that's really big that I've been working on are the Hero Deck set. Essentially, these are playing cards of your favorite teams. One of the great things about that is the fact that, for example, I have this Boston Celtics Hero Deck set. One thing that's great about this is the fact that it has all the classic players, kind of the best players from the team, 52 cards, goes through the process of picking out some of the top players. The other thing that's great about, too, is when you look at the cards, there is so much space on the card for a nice signature that the autograph really seems to pop, which is really, really, really great. So I have a couple of successes from the Hero Deck set. First, have this Dave Cowens. Love that autograph there. Dave Cowens actually lives in my home state, Maine, and so that was a pretty quick success. Really love that signature. Really, really great to see there. Essentially, one of the big things with him is the fact that he was your undersized center before that was the cool thing to do. Certainly, of course, NBA MVP in 1973. Just really a Boston Celtics legend. So, great addition to the collection there. Next one, we're going back quite a ways. This is Bailey Howell. He played with the Celtics from 1966 to 1970. Certainly an older player. He was lucky enough to win 2 championships with Boston, and then, of course, during those years, he averaged 19 points per game. Signature is definitely showing the age a little bit there, but what I thought was really cool was when I sent out the request, I obviously received the return, and with it was a piece of paper that said, please go through the process if you'd like to donate. I think it was to a local library or something like that. Certainly will look to do that for Bailey. Really happy to have this return. So those are the Celtic Hero Deck card returns. Now we have a couple of New England Patriots. And first, we're going to start off with a Patriots Hall of Famer, Steve Nelson. Now, Steve Nelson was a stud for the Patriots. Essentially, he would pick up every single tackle. Talked about the fact that his career tackles is 1,776. He's a Patriots Hall of Famer. Love the card. I asked for the inscription, Pat's Hall of Fame. The funny thing is, when I go through the process and I ask for an inscription, I always put it in quotation marks so they know specifically what I'm looking for. And I thought it was funny because, of course, we have the quotation marks right there. So I just thought that was a riot. Next, return from Bruce Armstrong, who played with the New England Patriots from 87 to 2000. Love the blue Sharpie signature there. Has his number 78. One of the things that's really cool with him is the fact that he played 212 games in a New England uniform. Certainly one of the best offensive tackles during his heyday. So certainly a great return there. Those are the returns that I have right now. I have a couple of more that are still out and about. The other thing that I want to make sure that I share, if people are in the process of trying to figure out how I have access to these addresses, I can't say enough good things about sportscollectors.net. Sportscollectors.net, I believe it's $15 a year for an account. And what it does is it gives you access to a breakdown of who's signing. It also gives you access to addresses. Sometimes you can find some great addresses, especially for guys who start signing for a short period of time. If you constantly peruse that site, you can put yourself in a good position to get some great successes. So TTM Quarantine Edition. Hope to be able to come back here in a bit with more updates to the TTM collection. Thank you guys very much. I hope you're all doing well. Any questions or comments, feel free to send a shout out. Let me know. Thanks, guys.